Hey, hi friends. I am live now and welcome to the 31st Q&A session of Engineer Abhishek channel friends. So I request all of you to please come forward and join this live session. Let me publish this link in the community post as well. So I am live now and welcome to the 31st Q&A session of Engineer Abhishek Roshan channel guys. So there are some announcements which I am going to make it today. Okay, and yes, there are more stuff, and at the same time I'll start taking your questions guys, and my apologies for all of you that I have joined late today around I think it's going to be very late today. Okay, so it's not much, hardly 7 minutes late I would say. Okay, but yes, my timing is this only. All of you know that every Sunday I used to connect for the live session, so I request all of you to please join this live session. Yeah, I'm live now friend. One second, guys. Let me publish this live session link to everyone so that everybody should be able to join now. I know I am a bit late. Okay. Yeah, friends. So I have published the link, and I request all of you that please join this live session. So I'll be available for another 1 hour, guys, till 10 p.m. So there are some announcements. Obviously, you know that in every live session I'll make some announcements and all for our upcoming contents, right? Or yeah, basically it's related to our upcoming contents in my channel or in my website, right? And for the live batches also, for the online batches also, there are some announcements are there. So I request all of you to please come forward and join the session. So I can see. Okay, so guys, I'll start taking your question. Uh, but before that, there are some announcements. I'm going to wait for another 2-3 minutes so that everybody should join now, because I know I have not joined on time today. So yeah, my apologies for all of you. But before that, guys, it's a request to all of you that please subscribe the channel. Right, I need your support every time, right, to come up with more and more content, right? And those who are new to this channel, right, and they have watched once or twice or like, but I need your support guys. Please go ahead and subscribe the channel today only. It's your channel only, right? And I am working day and night only for you guys, right? So yes, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe the channel guys, right? So yeah, I'll come forward guys. I'm wait for another 1 minute or 2 minutes, then I'll start taking the questions. Guys, I know there are some questions are there, right? So the same question is coming back to back. I'll answer your question. Okay. And if anyone have question, they can ask their questions. Okay. Let me see, the audience is joining now. I request all of you to please join the session. Okay. And if you have done with your questions, okay, uh, right, as I said, this session is basically focusing on your career counseling, career related doubt related to Linux, related to your shell scripting, related to cloud, related to database, related to your DevOps, right? Which is mainly the really basically the roles which is focusing more into operation and management guys, right? So please ask those questions only, right? If a question which is technical question, for that you need to join my channel membership, or you need to connect with me, because for that, as I have told you clearly, that if any issue or something which you are facing in your environment, right, so for that I need to look after the logs, I need to look after, right, what exactly is your environment and all. Okay. So for that it's going to take time, and this is a dedicated time period session. This I have told you very long back ago also, right? So please ask questions related to your career and all, right? Where you are getting stuck, right? Which roadmap or whatever it is. Okay. But if it's question related to that, I'm not able to install Tomcat server, so this is totally, it's a live session guys, right? So it's more of your doubts clearing session related to your career, right? It's not related to the technical issues and all. For that, either you need to connect with me, I need to see where exactly the logs, why you are getting that error, right? So it's not like that I can give you any medicine and you can eat that one and it's going to work for you. No, I have to diagnose you properly, or the system, right? It's a software, it's a system, right? Only looking at something you cannot tell, right, what is the problem, right? So yeah, so those who are posting the technical queries, I would request them that they can send me the mail as well. Okay. And through mail I'll answer their queries. Okay. Ask a common or a genuine general question which is related to career and all, that I'm going to answer over here guys. Okay. So guys, I'll start taking your questions one by one, and before that, yes, see, my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp. Basically, there is a new batch is going to start soon. So till now, most of you are going through my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp recorded videos, guys. Okay, those are the recorded videos of my online batches. Okay, online batch or the live classes, right? But if you wanted to be part of online batches or the live classes where you can clear each and every doubt queries one to one with me during the classes only, so for that, that session is going to start from the month of January, mostly in the month of January only. Whether it's a second week or a third week, it depends upon guys, right? Because there is already one batch which is running 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, it's about to finish. Okay. So it's going to finish by first week of January or December also. So yes, so answer those who are asking questions. Okay, that sir, when you are going to upload all the videos of 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, so it's going to be December end only, by the time when the batches will be completely finished. Okay, answer to everyone whoever is asking the same question. So the batches, when it's going to be finished, the batch which is currently running, so in that batch AWS is about to finish, so I'm going to upload all the videos mostly in one, or mostly in like this week it will be completed your AWS. Okay. So answer to, I'm going to take the question of Mohammad Basir. No, not Mohammad Basir. It's Ashu. Okay, sir. May I know when you are going to upload the DevOps videos in 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp? So, Ashu, to answer to your question is that AWS video, once it will be completely uploaded with real time project. Okay, it's almost. I am going to this week. It's going to be finished completely, because 6 7 videos are in pipeline, which I have edited those videos, but I haven't uploaded those videos. So mostly by today those videos are getting uploaded, and this week it's going to take complete to complete the AWS. Okay. So AWS, once it is completed, then the DevOps will be started in that batch. So once the DevOps will be, as I told you, because the new batch, it's going to start from the second, basically second week of January 2025, or mostly like that only. So this DevOps, I am expecting by first week of January, every video will be gets uploaded according to yeah, the pace and how the classes is going on. See, because once I'll finish over there only, those videos only I'm uploading it to my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp. Fine. So I have answered the question of Ashu and Guru. Yeah, Guru Dhan. Okay, so both of you have asked the same question, so I have answered your question, guys. Now I'll start taking from first one that Asu said. Okay, what is that? Sir Mohammed Basir. Good evening, Mohammed Basir. Good evening, sir. What is the squid proxy config? So again, I am telling you, Mohammed Basir, these are the question which is related to technical, right? And as I have told you, any technical related questions, right, that requires a time, right? And I simply don't answer anything, okay, until unless I should show you in the system, right? This is not a theory class, or this is not a technical class. Okay, this is not a live batch which is going on. If I'll take a live batch, then obviously I am going to speak only about that one. I am not going to skip, I'm not going to talk about a single question related to your career doubt and all. But since I have told you, this Q&A session is basically related to your career related doubts. See, this is a platform where I am giving opportunity to everyone. Come forward and ask your career related queries, right? Like, which is as per my membership. For my membership, I am charging, right? Obviously all of you know that in my membership I am charging, guys, right? So I am giving a opportunity to them, those who cannot go for the membership, for them also they can ask their queries. It's a open platform where you can ask your queries, career related queries, right? If you have a gap, then what you need to do. If you are a non technical background, then what you need to do and all. Each and every question I am going to answer you. Every, see, I have created different platforms for different doubts and all. Okay, so Bashir, I request you, if you have any doubt or query, either you join my 100 days of IT corporate boot camp, ask this question over there. I'll answer your question within 24 into 7. Okay, or you can ask the same query, or you can connect with me for all your career related, means not career related issues, basically technical issues also. Okay, as I said, you can join my priority membership. Let me post it over here. Yeah, this is the link, Bashir. My channel subscription, please go ahead and subscribe to this one. Take the membership of this one, and you can see, guys, I am not a unstructured person, I am a structured person. I believe totally in process, so everything I have created a process and a system. Okay, and yeah, please reach out to the right forum. If you reach out for the right forum, then I am able to answer your queries. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Ashu, hi, I can okay, hi Ashu. Sri Bridge Dar, hi Sri. Muhammad Basir, again the same. Bashir, as I told you, I can answer these questions and all, but again, I this is a common audience where everybody has a question related to career. Okay, so this is question related to you and your environment, right? So for that, you need to connect with me in the right platform. So please come forward or join my channel membership, priority membership. Listen carefully, priority membership. If you join the priority membership, you can ask the question over there, or you can in my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp. There also you can ask this kind of questions. Okay, so I'll answer your question. Moving on to the next question, that is okay, I have answered Ashu, right? When I am going to upload 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, all the videos. Guru Guru Dhan, same question. Black hat, good evening, very good evening. Squid proxy, again it's a technical question, guys, as I told you, right? Yeah, so Monish Chaudhary sir, please tell us roadmap of a DevOps engineer step by step. Where should I start first? Very good question, Monish. So guys, let me show you what is the step by step process for this DevOps engineer. Basically, let me know if you guys are able to see my screen, and let me see what all other question is this question related to, other question and all. 1 second, guys. Monish, are you able to see my screen? Others, are you able to see my screen? Can anyone confirm me? You guys are able to see my screen? Now, are you guys able to see my screen? Tell me, guys, are you able to see my screen? Okay, good. So, guys, somebody asked me, sir, what is the roadmap of a DevOps engineer? So, guys, let me take you through what is a roadmap of a DevOps engineer. It will be easy for you to understand. Okay, you can see here, and at the same time, I am going to tell you. You can go through. This is my website, my own website. This is live website, and if you wanted to start, because as I said, there is a new 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, which is going to start soon in the January month, right? So you can see the course content. Okay, so Monish, answer to your question is that you can see this is the road map of a DevOps engineer. Basically, answer to this one is 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp. Okay, so minimum, as I told you, minimum 100 days is required. That is my expectation is 6 months. Okay, basically it's more than that, but minimum 100 days are required for a DevOps engineer. If you wanted to follow a roadmap of a DevOps engineer, what all things you need to cover. Okay, so basically you have to cover most of the things which is required to work as a cloud engineer, to work as a production support engineer, to work as a application support engineer, to work as a platform engineer, to work as a I would say Linux administrator. Okay, so for a DevOps engineer, you have to go through all this topic, whether it's related to Linux architecture and file system, because every time in your environment, when you are going to work as a DevOps engineer, as a patching activity, or as a incidents you are working, okay, or if you are troubleshooting issues and all, you should know the architecture and file system of your Linux operating system. You can go through the playlist which I have started recently in my channel as well, right? So managing file system partition, logical volume manager, user and group administration. So you should have asked, sir, why we need to learn all this, right? This question should be there. So the question, the answer straightforward, this one, that every topic has a relation, okay, directly with a DevOps tools. Okay, every topic has a directly relation with your DevOps tool. So Linux is mandatory. It's a star mark. If you see, if you go to fill any of the form, you see there will be a star mark. This is the first star mark. Okay, this is a mandatory field for a DevOps engineer. Because see, if whether you talk about Docker, whether you talk about Kubernetes, whether you talk about Ansible, or you talk about your GitHub, or you talk about any of the DevOps tool, Jenkins, you talk about, right? Or even if you talk about cloud as well, every steps you are going to encounter these topics. If you talk about SSH authentication, you have to authenticate from your server to all the nodes. Even if you see the architecture of a Kubernetes, there will be a master server and there will be minions. K node, K master will be there. How the authentication is established between different pods, how the authentication is established between different containers in Docker, in containerization, right? When you talk about Ansible, right? So your master will be there, two slaves will be there, right? Your jobs, when you are not able to troubleshoot, okay? So see, at every level, okay, you are going to encounter one of these topics, okay, which is purely a real time based topic I have mentioned over here. Whether it's related to your DNS, every time if you are not able to connect to any server, your IP to host, host to IP is not resolving, you have to look after the DNS. NTP server issues, FTP server issues, Linux process management, your processes are not running, so it's not coming from some alien is sending those things, no. Or you learn those are not set of command. Again, listen carefully. Linux is not just set of command. Linux is a file. Completely everything in Linux is a file. So when file involves, your configuration comes into the picture, right? You have to install everything, you have to configure everything. So when you are configuring something, troubleshooting come into the picture. So ultimately, at the end of the day, you have to troubleshoot your environment, guys, with the help of all these topics. Whether you are working in configuration management tool, which is required for DevOps, okay, so what all configuration management tools are there? Ansible is there, Puppet is there, Chef is there, integration tool is there, Jenkins is there, Azure DevOps is there, right? TeamCity is there. Or you are talking about any of the uh, what is that, version control tool, you are talking about GitHub, right? Or you are talking about any of the containerization, like your Docker is there, talking about orchestration tool, Kubernetes is there, right? Talking about monitoring tool, okay? If it's a Splunk, Elk, Kibana, Grafana, Prometheus, right? Different types of tools are there everywhere, every time. Each and nobody can skip this one. If you are telling me, okay, no, I want to skip this one and want to become a DevOps engineer, so that guy is either misguiding you or you are absolutely wrong, okay? So yes, you are telling me, okay, let's fly without wings, let's fly without. So see, so it's like that. See, guys, you have to, let's make a building without foundation. The answer is very clear. So you have to go through all this as a roadmap. Then shell scripting, why I'm telling you you need to go with shell scripting is that each and every time your manager, your team lead wants you to do automate your environment, right? How you are going to automate the environment, right? Whether it's a Jenkins pipeline you are automating, or you are automating your day to day task also, anything, what sort of a scripting language is required over there. So you need shell scripting or you need Python over there, guys. So as my answer is very clearly, if you are good at Python, please go ahead with Python. Or if you think that no, I know each and everything in Linux with all the troubleshooting, then shell scripting will become very very handy and easy for you. So which is better, you can understand, right? You can choose that one. Decision is yours, guys, okay? So by default with Linux comes with shell scripting, so it's easy for us to make those script quickly, fastly, right? So this is why I'm telling shell scripting is important for us. Now once you're done with these two, Monish, you need to jump into any of the cloud, whether AWS cloud, Azure cloud, GCP cloud, okay, or any private cloud also is fine. I have worked with private cloud as well. So just go with AWS cloud. The reason behind that one, all the resources, the services are accessible to you. And even in my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, nobody is going to do it like that. I have explained the complete real time project. If you guys wanted to see that one, you see, nobody will talk like this. The project is like this, guys. So that project covers each and everything, guys, okay? That project covers, and in production environment it is like this only. Nobody is going to ask you what is VPC, what is VPC peering and all. No, you need to know whether we can establish VPC peering between two region or not, whether we can establish VPC peering within a region or not, or how VPC peering, what is acceptor, okay, you are, so what is a requester, right? So like these kind of questions will be coming, real time questions will be coming to you. Okay, so if you come over here, let me open, yeah, this is, so there is a larger picture, you guys will not understand that one, but I have explained each and everything. This is a complete understanding of your C. This is what I am doing with my those who are taking online batches. Okay, just understand this one. Okay, so you guys will never understand, because you guys see those who are teaching you now, so they themselves don't know how production environment actually may, how many subnets are required in a production environment, right? How many private subnets are required in production environment, how many public subnets are required in production environment, where we need to place the load balancer, where we need to place the application server, where we need to place the database server, why we need a database replication over there. Guys, n number of questions, when you are going to resolve those, when you are able to answer these questions, only when you are, you should know each and everything. I'm not telling you that okay, go ahead, this to achieve this one it took me a lot of time, because I worked as an architect level. So for you guys, you can explain one of its module, you have worked on one of its module, but you should know how exactly a production environment is, what we need to do in a production environment is. So whenever you are working in any of these services, you have to encounter, Manish, you need to encounter with any of these things, whether you are using any of the shell scripting or you are using troubleshooting point of view, all these topics. Okay, so this is why I told you. And RDS is also coming to that also I have explained you how MySQL DB you need to install. Okay, not only installation, guys, how a data is replicating from your production to DR site and all. These are the production issues, and these things only they are going to ask you, right? It's not a they are going to ask you. So you have to practice, you have to go through a course where you should be able to know each and everything. Okay, so once you complete this cloud, okay, most of the thing, and you should have knowledge of your database. That is the roadmap of a DevOps engineer, according to me, Monish. And then see, once you know all these three things, I said again, four pillars, I call it as a Linux, shell scripting, your database, and your cloud. Once you done with all these four things, you are confident enough to sit in any role. I can challenge on this, I'm ready to write it down in stamp paper as well. Okay, so you can work, because DevOps role itself is a very versatile role, Monish. You will be working in any kind of, they are going to put you in any kind of a role, right? So you should be ready for that one, right? So, and in DevOps also there are so many tools are there. So if you are only thinking let's learn those tools, let's skip all these four things and let's directly jump into the DevOps, then it's not going to work out for you. Okay, so I hope this is a complete, okay, understanding I have given you, what is the roadmap of a DevOps engineer. And once you complete all these things, then you can start learning all the DevOps tools, so things will be easier for you, Monish. Okay, guys, let me take the other question over here. Mohammed Basir, sir, please answer. Okay, Mohammed, I have already answered your question. Okay, I told you, sir, my RHCSA Linux complete, but I am not getting calls for interview. Will have a get Linux certification. Okay, so you have completed, Monish. Again, I told you there are two very strong. Very honestly, I'm telling you, certification doesn't mean that you are going to get the call. Certification doesn't mean that you are going to get the job. Okay, so and there are some reasons. Okay, there are multiple factors why you are not getting a call. It's not because of that you have done the certification. I know certification, as I told you, if you are doing certification, chances of getting calls will be, obviously that is one reason. If you have done the certification, another thing is when you are going for the salary negotiation, okay, at that time this certification is going to work for you. At the time of salary negotiation, okay, you can tell that you need a RHCSA certified engineer. I am a RHCA certified engineer, right? And at the same time you can negotiate with the HR that what is the budget for this project. Okay, so if he or she tell, okay, no, this is what, and what is what is their job description. According to that, if you are fit into that one, you can negotiate with that one. No, you are looking for someone who is RHCSA certified. I am a RHCSA certified. Okay, so I am expecting this much. Okay, so if they need you, they'll take you. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you are going to get the call and all. For getting the calls, most important two three factors I have initially also, today also I'm going to tell you that you should know your resume should be up to the mark. I'm not sure how your resume look like. Okay, you have mentioned things properly or not. You can visit. There are questions also where in career counseling I have done it, go through those career counselings, right? And I have explained also how you can make sure that you are going to get the calls, right? There is a person, I don't remember because I have taken more than 300 career counseling still that. Okay, so there is a already that video is also available. Manish, please go through that video. That guy is also having same problem. Not only that guy, you, or there are so many people who are not getting the calls, right? So there are points are there which I have covered in that career counseling, and I have explained in detail, in depth, how you are going to get the call. Okay, uh, I know it's very difficult to find out. There are more hundred sorry there are sorry 400 plus videos are available. Okay, one second. It is in career counseling. Let me paste that link to you. Okay, in my channel only it is available. Yeah, see, this is a career counseling, right? You can see this person. Okay, and I'm pasting the link over here. Applying for multiple jobs but not getting interview calls. How to get an interview call? Okay, this was the career counseling. Okay, and please go through. This is already available in my right channel, and I have explained each and everything in detail, Manish. Okay, let's move on to the next question, guys. Yogesh, sir, good evening, sir. I registered 100. What is that? Yogeshwaran, I registered. I did not get your question. Okay. See, I did not batch and can see old Linux recording. I did not understand your question, Yogesh. Okay. Old, I did not understand your question only. Or you can write it down. You can send me mail also if you have any doubt. Okay. Abhishek 88 Roshan at the rate of gmail.com. Okay, Abhishek 88 Roshan at the rate of gmail.com. Okay, Guru Gurudhan, sir, how many months it will take to complete DevOps? Have you started DevOps topics already? Gurudhan, I have already answered your question. Please don't ask the question again and again. It doesn't look good. Okay, so I have already answered very starting of the session. Sheikh, sir, as a part of 100 days of IT bootcamp, will you cover the VMware? No, obviously not. So within 100 days. What you want? You want a course for entire IT and infrastructure? Okay. So guys, for that it's going to take another 1 year for me. No, obviously I am giving you a platform. I have explained most of the things which is related to your VMware, and that is way beyond which is nobody is doing it. Okay, but I have explained because I want to save your money, very honestly. You should not directly go to cloud to spend your money and to learn, right? Obviously if you have to learn, you need an environment, right? So for that I have clearly told you, for that you can go through the VMware. So VMware administration is completely different. uh, so that is there. So that obviously that is not going to be there. It's whatever it is there, I have mentioned in my fresher tube, and the same link just now I have pasted also over there. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, guys. I can see Ashu again. You need to learn Python or shell scripting. It's your choice. Okay, you have to decide which is easier for you to learn. I have already answered your just now while explaining that complete roadmap. I have answered the question. Okay, and guys, yeah, Mania. Okay, sir, if I learn RHEL and job is based on Ubuntu server, can I get it? Yes, 100% you can get it. As I told you, the standard it's going to be RHEL only. Okay, but because it's a Linux based operating system. Okay, more than 500 distributions are available in the market, which is Linux based operating system. Only there is a slight difference wise, command wise, most of the thing you are going to same mania. So yes, answer is yes. If you know RHEL, 100% you are going to get the job. Okay, so sir, if DB team manage databases like MySQL, Oracle, why DevOps person need to learn it? As I told just now, I just now the answer is the roadmap of a DevOps engineer, right? As I told you, correct. So the answer is, if DB team manages database like MySQL, Oracle, why? Because now they don't need, see, for small issue they don't want to involve the database team. This is truth. Okay, this is the truth, black hat. Okay, your name, please mention your name. I request you to please mention your name over here. So you have a very good question. Okay, so answer is very clearly, even in my last project we were working as a DevOps engineer, but there is a dedicated Linux team. Okay, so this is why I'm telling you guys, so when the roadmap is only the answer. So just now I have explained you all those things. If I would have start explaining, it's going to take another 3-4 hours for me to explain each and everything, right? So the answer is very simple and easy. A DevOps engineer is a person, it's a way of working. He should be able to work as a cloud engineer, he should be able to work as an application support engineer, he should be able to work as a production support engineer, he should be able to work as a database administrator, he should be work as a Linux administrator, he should be able to work as a SRE engineer, he should be work as a platform engineer. Now if somebody is telling after this, if you combine all this now, so it all comes into DevOps. So DevOps is not a role or something, it's a way of working, guys. Again, understanding, client don't have proper understanding, because the work which is coming, okay, they have just given you a name. You understand only na, dev and ops. Okay, means entire operations. Means earlier, if you know, very like, it's not even very old, I would say, like just 3 years or 5 years back only, even now also, a server administrator, okay, or a network administrator, or a storage administrator, or application support guys, you are combining all this into ops, correct? That is what you are trying to do. And now you are putting the DevOps stuff also with the operations. You are merging both of these two things, right? So where you are expecting a DevOps engineer should be able to work to automate, also to write the code also in the form of scripting or in the form of Terraform code and all, right? And now you are want him to combine all these operation effort into a single thing. So guys, please understand, again I'm telling you, if you are thinking it's a cake walk, please go ahead and eat that cake. Okay, that cake will be tasty for you. Okay, it's not a sarcasm I'm doing over here, but I'm telling you the truth. Okay, because I have came through all the way, right? So please, the thing is that you have to go through all these things, so you will feel more confident. Why you want to make yourself scared all the time, right? So if you know all the stuff, okay, then you will feel, then ultimately you will learn all those tools. So this is why a DevOps engineer, you cannot tell, okay, if you have given DevOps role, so you cannot tell your team lead or a manager, I don't know data. So man, you are deploying an application, you should know a three-tier architecture. What is a web server, what is application server, what is a database server, right? And where you are going to learn all this? In cloud. You are not learning the cloud completely end to end, you are directly jumping into the DevOps, so you will face this problem. I can challenge on that one. So this is why it is coming, Mr. Black Hat. Okay, so sir, I am in notice period, and what is it, Chitrakar Sanket? Okay, I'm in a notice period and just started watching your videos. I am getting so much of value for your videos. I am gaining confidence now. Thank you for your, okay, thank you, Chitrakar. Okay, it's again, it's my, I would say that blessings from you guys. Okay, I need blessings, and at the same, see, I am just trying to be honest in front of you guys. Okay, I don't have a two face. Okay, one face is something and there is a different face, no. So whatever it is there in front of you, okay, so even if I am charging for something, yes, I am charging for that one, because nothing comes free, guys. There is a liability for everything. If there won't be any liability, nobody is going to accept those things. Okay, so you should know the liability. Okay, fine. So thank you for knowing me this again. uh, Guys, soon the course, because I know most of you have sent me mails or comments, sir, please make sure that offer is on for 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp. So it's going to on soon. Please go ahead and buy, because see, that is not in my control, guys. I have hosted my video at a place where those platform guys are charging for that one. Even if you now you will see the AWS, you will not believe. I have shown how to create a production database completely, okay? And for that, you will not believe, AWS is charging almost 100k monthly from me. From where I am going to get all those monies? If somebody is expecting everything should be free, okay, so who is going to give me the money, right? So very honestly, I'm telling you, so even I am not expecting too much. And as I said, things are very simple and easy. I kept it for everyone. So I kept the offer, so it should be accessible for everyone. So those who cannot go for the online batches, they can go with my recordings. Or if they have problem with that also, you guys can go through my channel, you can join my channel membership. So soon those videos in my channel membership also. Both the ways I am trying to support you guys with my honesty, okay? Rest is your decision, okay? Fine. 1 second, guys, my screen got freeze. Why it's not coming? I'm not sure. It's my screen is getting freeze, guys. My right side chat box. Okay, I am directly able to see the last of the comments. That Okay, your view about YAMLs. Okay, my view about YAMLs is obviously that is also a set of steps. Okay, Mania. Very honestly, that those are the steps only, but that is not a language. First of all, okay, so that is easy to learn. Okay, if you go with, if in Ansible you have YAML files. Okay, even if you go with cloud formation, okay, there also YAML file will be, this JSON file will be there. Okay, so those are basically, YAML files are not tough to learn. Okay, even if you see in Kubernetes, if you have to write it down, kubectl files, the YAML files, right, the config files, right, in container also you have to write it down, the YAML files and all. In at many places you have to write it in Azure DevOps also to basically, I would say, your this one for pipeline. Okay, for making the pipeline, CI/CD pipeline, you are going to use the YAML files and all. So those are the set of steps, Mania. Okay, and that is not a language. Again, I'm telling you, the same, some modules will be there. Okay, actions will be there, basically steps will be there, right? So you need to follow that one, and you have to write it down, your code, basically YAML. Okay, ain't markup language, we call it as a, right? So my viewpoint about YAML is absolutely fine. It's not a tough thing to learn. You can go ahead and you can learn this one with a very less period of a time. Okay, so next question, again, Mohammed Salman. Hello, sir. Comparing to RHEL or Solaris OS is difficult to work as system admin. Mohammed, I'm not sure. See, Solaris wise, see, Solaris, I know I have worked with different operating system. Okay, but tough by, see, one is a Unix based operating system, another one is a Linux operating system. Okay, Linux based operating system. So command wise, obviously there are much differences are there with Solaris and with RHEL, because it's a open based community, open based Linux operating system. So yes, Solaris is a bit tough if you go for disk management compared to your or the RHEL, right? In uh, Linux operating system flavors, all the flavors of a Linux operating system, right? Most of the distribution, you are not going to feel that much of a difficulty. What difficulty wise, yes, see, nothing is difficult according to me. It's all about your practice, okay? But yes, compared to Linux, Solaris means any of the flavor or distro if you take it in Linux, okay. So Solaris is a little bit on the harder side, okay. So yeah, so answer for this one is this only. So Java developer in your bootcamp, I don't know what will you cover Docker? Yes, I'm going to cover the Docker and Kubernetes in my bootcamp. That is what I had told you, or very clear answer. I'm going to cover the monitoring. Once my complete video will be published, you guys will come to know that the course what I am doing is nobody is doing till now, okay. Nobody is covering like that, okay, with a real time project and all. I am covering Docker, I am covering Kubernetes, I am covering Terraform, I am covering Jenkins, I am covering Ansible, I am covering Splunk, I am going to cover your AWS Cloud. So everything will be there, okay. So yes, so Mania, you have deleted that one. Okay. CH Nari. Okay. Again, your name, I think Amit or something. I don't remember exactly. Your display name is coming like that. I have a lot of doubts regarding disk management. Can you please send any material of disk management? Please send me, sir. Okay. I don't, as I told you guys very clearly, whatever I have explained, okay, I don't have a material. If you are talking about PPT, so very honestly I have to tell you that is a copyright content, okay. If you want to see, it's totally up to you, okay. So if you have lot of doubts, okay, then I request you, please join in my online batches. So when I have given you opportunity to join the online batches, you guys are not joining, right? So please, again, I am giving you opportunity, and you will not believe those who have joined my online batches. Like suppose if you have joined my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, so you are eligible for all the batches. If you are not learning anything, so I am not like that, I am not going to allow you in other batches. Candidates are there who is already doing my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp. Again, because there I have already finished everything, and now I'm into AWS will be finished, now Devops will be there. So people are still, and now I recently I've started 40 days of IT corporate bootcamp where I'm taking Linux and shell scripting completely. So the people who have doing 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, they are jumping into that one. So I'm allowing them. So guys, until unless if you don't understand anything, the answer for this one very clearly. If you have problem with, it's not going to solve with chat, or it's not going to solve with the mails and all. If you have any problem, guys, you have to connect with me for issues, troubleshooting, okay. If you are not understanding, then you need to join. For answer for you is online batches, which is I am going to start soon in the month of January. And I'm going to publish the link Google Doc form. Whoever is interested, okay, they can again. Let me paste it over here, so it will be easy for you. Okay, so whoever is interested, they can give their consent now only, right? So they can register themselves now. At least you can register. I am not charging anything for registration, right? So that is there, guys. So this is something. See here. I have pasted the Google Doc form. Please go ahead and fill this form, guys. Right? Again, let me paste this one. I don't know why the chat is disabled in the right side. Uh, yeah, something wrong with this one. It's not popping up. Okay, so from the bottom one, whatever the question it is showing, I have answered most of the question. What is there? Hi. And guys, whoever wants to, there are two membership in my channel. I can see people are joining for membership now. But I request you, if you want to go for a career counseling, if you want to go for a mock interview, if you go for any issues, technical issues, doubt, or anything, right, which you are encountering in your environment, okay, so you can join my priority membership. Okay, you join my priority membership, correct? That is there, right? Guys, I don't know, this is not scrolling up. What is happening now? Okay, but yes, from bottom only I have answered most of the questions. Hmm, why it is like this? Let me